8 years ago with nothing but floodlights, no sound system, no costumes, no makeup, and no money for any scripts. Yeah. That is why I love presenting the next category for the technical awards. Our first one is the Light Technician Award. It's going to a student who best exemplifies the work it takes to run a light board for production. Light affects the mood of the audience, but if the lights are late, that mood is not what we planned for. The award goes to a student who displayed the focus and attention needed for a flawless show. That is why I am giving the Outstanding Light Technician Award to Emmeline Beltran. It is wonderful to see students in my program with hidden talents that they either haven't shared yet, or they didn't know that they had. Costuming is certainly one that I love to discover in students, let me tell you. Actors may be the face of the show, but they certainly would not look the part without stellar costumers. The Outstanding Costume Designer Award goes to Tatum Bates, Rose Kern, and unfortunately our other costume award winners could not make it this evening. But if we cheer loud enough for them when I say their name, maybe they'll hear them in the distance. We have Sierra Richards and Jaden Fuller. In order to look really good for a show. I kid about that. I mean, obviously that's a little bit of an exaggeration. Unless you're doing Wizard of Oz, then I really mean it. It takes an army. Okay. Makeup artists have to put in work before a show, months before sometimes, to conceptualize what the performers are going to look like. They have to consider things such as skin tone, allergies, and light throw, which all three of those came into play for Wizard of Oz. This is why I am proud to announce as the 2016 Outstanding Makeup Artist, Kayla Rodon, Annie Vardanyan, and again, cheer really loud, Ali Silverberg. Some of them, I will say, if you came to see the one-act showcase in the fall, you got to see a little bit of her work. We weren't able to put out the makeup designs for the spring show, but I can tell you they were fabulous. They fit the part. And Annie, she took her makeup artist design to State Festival for Thespians. And she got honorable mention, which in our world means she was literally second place. And it took them all day to decide between who first place was and her. I mean, her makeup design was near flawless, and that's what the judges told me. Outstanding makeup designers. I pride myself on running performers here. Ladies and gentlemen, 2016 Most Memorable Pantomime Performance. The stairs are on the same side. Very competitive, but I was able to finally hone it down. We're going to start with the most memorable improvement for the 2015-2016 year. Every year, I have at least one student whose ability level spikes out of nowhere. This year, I am proud to give this award to this student who has shocked me with how much she has learned and grown in the time span of just 1 year. I am proud to give the most memorable improvement award to Lila Wilcoxon. One of the highlights of her performance year, and I'm probably not going to get the number correct, but her second one-act performance. She's in Theater 2. In Theater 2, we work on one-acts, 20 to 40-minute long length plays. Her second one-act was a one-act called Nobody Famous, and typically my leads in the one-acts have somewhere around 70, maybe 75 lines. Lila, how many lines, do you remember how many lines you had to learn for Nobody Famous? 138 lines. That was a feat. The most memorable improvement for 2015-2016. Thank you, Laurence Dunbar, for the role of Matilda in Robin Hood. Hilarious character. Hilarious character. They don't know that. The next one is the most memorable performance in a musical. This is equally difficult. This one is very difficult this year because I felt I had the perfect cast for Wizard of Oz this year. I can't think of a single character that would ever swap out or change. They were like perfection for me. So it was really hard for me to pick one character out of that musical. And I've spent literally the last 2 weeks going back and forth on this one. This year, the most memorable performance in a musical goes to Annie Vardanyan for the role of Dorothy. And again, there's a ton of characters. I mean, all of the principals, even in the ensemble, some of the little stuff that I saw going on with you guys was just incredible. Annie, you did an amazing job in the musical. Thank you. Most memorable performance in the musical as the role of Dorothy. Thank you, Annie. All right, so teaching middle school, I got a lot of 16 is Lila Wilcoxon.
It's the most adorable thing in the world I've ever heard.
Next is the best overall 8th grader. Whew, this one's hard.
Drum roll.
The best overall 8th grader for 2016 goes to Annalise Muggenberg. The final award of the evening is the Best Overall Thespian Award. For my fellow band students in the attendance this evening, this is the equivalent of Mr. Morrell's Director's Award. This is the highest honor that I can give to a student. The Best Overall Thespian for 2016 goes to Annie Vardanian. Very much. So we're going to move on to our next round. They finally are able to get an audience with the great and powerful Wizard of Oz. And as they're waiting, the lion is dreaming of what it would be like if he was king of the forest. If I were king of the forest from the Wizard of Oz.
King of the forest. Long live the king. If I were king of the forest. Huh? Hold on, can we reverse it?
Очень холодно.
I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing be official bound with the roof and the proof and a royal crown. Roof as a by hill, for the trees would kneel, and the mountains and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrows would take wing. If I were king.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not no how, impossible.
How about a hippopotamus?
I'd trash him from top to bottomless.
Supposing an elephant?
Wrap up some of it.
What if you were a brontosaurus?
I shall live who's king of the forest. How? Courage. Got it. Courage. What makes a flag on the mast wave? Courage. What makes the charge deep mist or the dusk? Courage. What makes a hot so hot? What's the ache and apricot? What have they got that I ain't got? Courage! Well, I could say that again. If you were king.
Why do I always do this?
Why do I always mess things up? I get something good and then I ruin it! I always spoil things for people. I'm like a little kid who tells a funny joke over and over. It was funny once, so it should be funny a bunch of times, right? Then when it's not funny anymore, they don't know how to quit. They keep trying, hoping it will still be funny. They keep on joking until someone gets mad and hurts you. I'm always playing games. I can't stop. I can't stop. I always hurt someone. My daddy left because of me. I found a letter he wrote my mama. He said, "You don't want to be tied down by a kid." Mama said it was for the best. But then I ran Mama off too. She had better things to do than sit around playing my games. And I'm still playing my little games. I should have listened to you. You stopped playing games when you were 2 or 3, I bet. Adults always like you. For me, I get them to like to hate me. I get so worked up, they want nothing but to have me gone. You gotta admit, I do well. I'm sure you got better things to do than sit around and listen to me. I just want to be alone, okay? Please, run far away, like everyone else. Scene.
crock. My parents decided they want a divorce, and now I'm the one stuck in counseling session. They're the ones with the problem, not me. They didn't even ask if I needed or wanted to talk to someone. Just made the appointment. Like that's gonna get them off the hook for what they're putting me through. They have some stranger talk to me so they don't have to. Well, they can make me go, but they can't make me talk. I don't have to tell this couldn't be real doctor anything. Although, if I wanted to, I could tell it plenty. Like how my loving parents have been using me as a go-between in their nasty little fights since the time I could talk. How they constantly talk about each other like dogs to me. How they constantly make me feel like I have to choose one over the other. Yeah. They'd be pretty upset if I actually opened up and told this woman all the horrible things they've done. How about that time Mom hit Dad with the frying pan and he had to get stitches in his head? Or the time Dad locked Mom out of the house and she had to force the police to let her in? Of course, there's always that fun family vacation we had where they both got mad and left the hotel for 5 hours. No big deal, right? Except I was only 7 years old at the time. Hardly old enough to be left alone. See?
Shake hands with everybody. Mad Hatter has about 100 people to shake hands with in his own mind. Patrick Cooper played the Mad Hatter. Grant, the March Hare. Kylie played Alice. And Alana played the Sleepy Doormat. Thank you guys. I'm not saying goodbye yet, I'm giving you something. Yeah, there's more 8th graders. But this is something I do every year. Das keychain. This is just a farewell gift. I mean, it's not really a farewell because each of you better come back and visit me. But as you saw our new inductees get up on stage, on the front is the International Thespian symbol, and on the back is the Thespian motto, so that they remember it and they follow it. Once you are a thespian, you are always a thespian, no matter what. So, to my 8th grade thespians, you've worked hard. Oh my God. You can stay up here though.
Literally everyone's crying right now. I know. It's a bit harsh.
Alright. Let me get all the other 8th graders up here. There's more than that. Let's go. Come back over. Yep, come back. You can stand with your fellow 8th graders. Here, you might want to grab one of these on the way over. I came prepared this year. Tis time. Every year I try not to break down. So I figure this time I'm going to try to read it and see if that helps. It's not. I could already feel it coming. Alright. So, let's see. I did this in my notes last night. This was at 11 o'clock. Couldn't go to sleep. I'm like, what do I say? What do I say to these guys? So, alright. Bye. Thank you, everybody. Alright. So I I typed this up for you guys. 3 years isn't a lot in the eyes of many, but that is all I ever get to know.
International group. I mean, no.
Tell you what, Natalie, we'll get it in class. We'll get it in class. All right, parents. With that, I thank you for all of your support, letting your kids come and be a part of this. Thank you again for coming out tonight, and I look forward to another successful year next year. Thank you.
I I will carry on our tradition. I will get the New York cafe. We will drop the beat. This is gonna be me and Rob will carry on the tradition. Oh my God! Turn it off.
I'll miss you guys.
I'm not saying goodbye yet, I'm giving you something. Yeah, there's more 8th graders, but this is something I do every year. Das keychain. This is just a farewell gift. I mean, it's not really a farewell because each of you better come back and visit me. But as you saw our new inductees get up on stage, on the front is the International Thespian symbol, and on the back is the Thespian motto, so that they remember it and they follow it. Once you are a thespian, you are always a thespian, no matter what. So, to my 8th grade thespians, you've worked hard. Oh my God. You can stay up here though.
I know. It's a bit hard.
Alright, let me get all the other 8th graders up here. There's more than that, let's go. Come back over. Yep, come back, you can stand with your fellow 8th graders. Here, you might want to grab one of these on the way over. I came prepared this year. Tis time. Every year I try not to break down. So I figure this time I'm going to try to read it and see if that helps. It's not. I can already feel it coming. Alright. So, let's see. I did this in my notes last night. This was at 11 o'clock. Couldn't go to sleep. Like, what do I say? What do I say to these guys? So, alright. Bye. Thank you, everybody. Alright. So, I typed this up for you guys. 3 years isn't a lot in the eyes of many, but that is all I ever get to know. Stop it! I'm doing well.
International group.
we'll get it in class. We'll get it in class. All right, parents. With that, I thank you for all of your support, letting your kids come and be a part of this. Thank you again for coming out tonight, and I look forward to another successful year next year. Thank you.
I will carry on our tradition. I will be the New York captain. We will drop the beats to the beat. Me and Rob will carry on the tradition. Oh my God. Turn it off.
I'll miss you guys.
Okay. Brian!